welcome to another World of Warships with me, Bubblebox, and today we're moving on to have a look at the USA cruiser, the Chester. In the last USA cruiser we had a look at was the Erie, which was a pretty basic kind of ship. Today it's the turn of the Chester, bit of an upgrade, used during World War I and decommissioned around the 1930s. Yeah, pretty much of an upgrade in all respects apart from its anti-air capability, which isn't really needed in tier 2 ships because there aren't any aircraft carriers around. So survivability wise we're up to 20 now, and as far as our combat capability and our armour concerned, not too shabby for a tier 2 ship, very comparable to the Japanese cruisers of the same tier. Artillery wise, our main weapon, our main battery, we've got 6 single turreted guns, one at the bow of the ship there, then we've got 2 starboard, one there and one there, and then one on the stern of the ship. And then so if we spin round, we've got the same 2, oh that's that one again, we've got the same 2 on the port side, one there and one there. We've also got some secondary armament which will be fired by the AI if the other ships get too close for comfort. One there and just one on the other side of the ship, just there. We've got some more secondary armament, one just below it, you can see, just below that other one, really nicely positioned there. One on the other side of the ship there, still on the starboard, or kind of on the stern starboard side. One in a similar position on the port side, and on the port side nearer to the front of the ship as well. So that's our main artillery. Point wise 34, not too bad, again comparable to the Japanese tier 2 ships. As far as manoeuvrability is concerned, not the best in the world, but not too bad for a tier 2 ship. Turning radius, yeah, it is what it is, and rudder shift time isn't amazing, but it's okay for a tier 2. Concealment, well, it's 8.5k, so you're going to be seen fairly easily by air, although that's not too important, but certainly by sea. So that's the Chester. That's what we're going to fight with our captain, Claude Newton. We're all upgraded with our modules, so the stats that I just showed you include all of the upgrades, and we're going to head off into a battle with the Chester. So in this battle we've got 5 destroyers on each side, 2 of which are tier 3, the rest tier 2. We've got, I think the Kawachi might even be, well, it's a tier 3, so we've got a tier 3 and the rest are tier 2 cruisers, and we're on the map whereby we have to just basically capture the flag of the enemy without losing our own flag, and we've got a bunch of islands in between through which we have to basically shoot at the enemy or not get shot by the enemy. So we will start off, we'll steam forward at around 3/4 speed, so we're just getting our speed up. And it looks like I'm kind of on the left side. You can see most of my teammates are over on the right hand side, and it looks like some of them are turning to the right, which is a little bit dangerous. I've got one guy on my left who's just shooting off some shots there. There's a cruiser just appeared on the screen. So it's just the 2 of us, it looks like, on the left, which is very dangerous, especially with all those destroyers around, although he is ahead of me, so he's going to get the brunt of anything if it comes soon. So I'll steam over a little bit to the right, but I'll be a little bit cautious, and I'll leave myself enough room on the right to do a full turn if we run into a lot of the enemy, because 2 against 3 or 4 or 5 isn't going to work out very well for us. So I'll just give myself enough room. He's playing a very dangerous game, moving so forward, especially down that little gap where destroyers often appear. So we've already got a cruiser over there somewhere. There's a destroyer up there as well, and I know that because it just lit off a load of smoke, so it's in there somewhere. So I'm just going to turn, just go to the left a little bit, just to get my guns into position in case we spot anything, especially that cruiser that's going to poke its head from behind our mountain any minute, and hopefully I'll be able to take a few shots. Looks like my allies already taken shots, and there's a destroyer to the left, just spotted it on the mini-map. So he has to be really careful with that destroyer. That's going to appear any minute, and I'll just try and take some shots if I can get this thing in range. So it's steaming towards me. So that's going to be way out. That's just my spotter. So I need to come just forward and down a little bit. Just try another spot around. And they're firing at me as well. So this one should hit this time, hopefully. Oh, just slightly to the left. That one should definitely hit. Now I am turning at the moment because I've spotted a lot of ships on our side. Although my ally looks like he's continuing to move forward. I'm just about to go behind this rock, unfortunately, but I'll get another salvo off before I do so. Should hit okay. 4 nice shots off there. There's a destroyer, which is going to be a big danger. My ally is hitting it, but he's in the middle of 3 ships and he is going to go down. I'm going to try and give him a hand here a little bit just by peppering this destroyer. The destroyers, of course, move really, really fast. Much harder to hit than any other ship. You can see how it turns and tries to avoid. Oh, that was a nice hit. I think that was my ally got a nice hit on it there. So I'm just trying to hassle it a little bit. It's going to loose torpedoes off at my ally as well. It's right next to him now. I'm continuing my turn. I'll turn all the way around and get my port side bow guns on this thing as well if it doesn't go down already. It's nearly dead. This salvo might take it actually. Oh, just too short there. It's really damaged. As you can see, it's on fire. It's come to a halt, so there it goes. It's down. So it's down. I've done my full turn, and we're just going to head back and have a go at this cruiser now that we were firing at initially, which is quite close to us, 5.8, so we don't have to fire too far away from it. So I should have most of my port guns firing. Yep, all 4. Got a couple of little hits there. Took out 1,000. That's pretty good. But you can see my ally, I think, has a bit in the dust, who was on the left with me. So I am now steaming more to the right, although someone's loosed off some torpedoes. I've got a couple of destroyers helping me out there, but those torpedoes have just missed. So I'll keep peppering this guy. I'm not sure. I think he's shooting at the destroyers rather than at me, which is good for me. Indeed he is. There's a destroyer really close to him. It might come into view in a second. There's one there, and there's another one on the other side of him. He's surely going to get torpedoed one way or the other, or I'm going to sink him. He's in real trouble. He's going to go down very shortly, surely. Get one more salvo off. This could do it. If I get... No, not quite. Just need one more. Just turning my ship as he's turning his, just to keep my bow guns on him, and down he goes.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Okay, so we're going to be turning just a little bit around this island. It's just a little bit ahead of us now, and we'll be heading. We'll be heading towards the. In fact, I'm going to turn because I'm the only one on this side. There's only one cruiser over there, and I have got a destroyer in front of me. I'm going to turn and just help the destroyer out. So I'm just firing my my rear guns at the moment. I'm just trying to turn. That cruiser is steaming straight towards me. Now he's turning. Now he's turning. I'm going to get all 4 of my guns on him very, very shortly. Got him a couple of nice hits there. He's still concentrating on the destroyer at the moment. I've got all my guns firing now. All 4 from that side. Taken out one of his turrets there. Another 4 in. He's turning again. Whether he's trying to avoid something, I don't know. Oh, now he's firing at me now. He's had enough. Nice hit there. Ooh, I'm on fire. Just need to put that out. Firing a little bit late. Just need to come forward. He's getting a bit of a head of steam up now. A couple more shots in. That destroyer is still alive. Hopefully he can get some torps off. But there's another big ship over there firing at me now, so I'm under some heavy fire from 2 ships now. Hopefully we just need this cruiser to go down, and then me and this destroyer can take on this other cruiser. Hopefully he'll help me. Just need to turn and get all my guns on this guy, and then fire again, but I can't put it out. I am firing HE because these are all pretty much low tier apart from the 1 tier 3 ships. So I'm going to continue firing HE for this game. Surely he's got to go down shortly. Another set of guns out. He's on fire. He's in big trouble. Now another cruiser joined over on the left, so I've got to be a little bit careful. I am steaming away from them a little bit, so I should be okay. See, my health now is down quite low. He got some good hits on me then. Really need to take this guy out really quickly now, so that I can defend myself against the other cruisers. I'm really, really low now. Just want to take this guy out pretty much. Not quite getting that crucial hit. Probably should be firing a bit further forward. There we go. Oh, he's starting to get ahead of steam up now. He's starting to get ahead of steam up. So he's far ahead of him. I've got a problem. Oh, and I'm down. So that was the Chester class cruiser of the USA. A short but fairly intense battle. Helped my ally out at the beginning. Got in a bit of trouble at the end because I got teamed 2v1 near the end there with, so I think that was one of the big ships. It might even have been the tier 3 ship at the end there, shooting at me from afar. And when you get up against the enemy and it's 2v1, 9 times out of 10 you're going to come off far the worse, which is why it's really important to think ahead in this game and try not to get double teamed. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Please do give us a like and comment and subscribe if you fancy it, and I'll see you in the next one.